And hello everybody, this is going to be my custom job for the Serpent custom 100 scale model, I think. So this is the original Gundam which came to me, and then the weapons. So the client wanted this Gundam painted to be like the box cover because the actual plastics that came with it did not reflect the box color. I broke it apart first, like this, and yeah, so I started taking the bits apart to make sure that the color separation is there. So when I airbrushed, the color separation was correct. You can see me slowly filing and sanding this down, taking my X-Acto knife and making sure that the seam lines were clean. I did not do them for the weapons because the client said that the weapons didn't need to be so much. There's no need to focus on the weapon so much. So there's just a lot of sanding and filing and making sure that the model is okay. There was a bit of the model, if you see very closely on the leg, there was a huge black strip of paint. Something that I'm not sure what he did or somebody else did previously, but they tried painting the model really hard. So there was a big gash in the head which I used plastic cement, and then I sand and filed them down to smooth them out. So step 2 is airbrushing. This was difficult because I needed to follow the exact colors of the instruction manual, and then I had a color code but I didn't have the specific paints for it, so I had to mix. And mixing is never good. You're never going to get a good job for mixing, so the consistency was very difficult, but I managed to pull through in the end just by being extra meticulous. So you can see me just checking to and fro the instruction manual, looking through the guides just to make sure that the color that I had for that specific part was correct. I also used reference parts, so the first part that I painted, I made sure that my new batch of paint was similar to the thing that I painted first. I know the client said the weapons were not necessary, but I did them anyway because I wanted a complete piece, and the old weapon color was just not very nice anyway. So since I was doing everything, I might as well do a huge overhaul for him. This is an extra bit of effort on my part, and just, you know, sometimes it's good to make people happy even though they didn't ask for it. So yeah, after taking apart the parts, there were no decals for this model. The model did not come with decals, so I didn't have the trouble take the trouble of removing them or finding a way to take them off and then place them back after repainting them. So that was fine, that was an easier job for me. And then that's the rest of the airbrush, I think. Step 3 next is reassembly and of course touching up. So what I did was I made sure that all the parts fit, and because I sprayed, I airbrushed this, the parts were a bit stickier. It's good because an older model like this made it very loose, so the Gundam kept falling apart. So just by painting it over, the parts stuck together quite a bit better. So yeah. This is just me making sure that all the parts fit, making sure that all parts assembled, double checking that the color of the thing matched the instructions, and then some light panel lining, getting rid of the old paint. Step 4 is paneling and weathering. You can see me adding the black accents on the guns, after which I think I also panel and do some light weathering as per client request on the rest of the Gundam. I used a steel paint and a dry brush, a large elf round brush to do a bit of dry brushing for the Gundam. You can see me using my fine tip paint applicator, and I'm using a scribing tool to cut the lines deeper, to cut the panel lines deeper on the Gundam, because after painting them, it kind of smoothed out the lines, so that's how your panels don't look as good. So always scribe and then you panel. So this entire part is just me doing some touch-ups, doing the rest of the weathering, and I think that's it. There are going to be before and after pics at the end, followed by a 360 view of the new Gundam and some glory pics, whatever you're going to call them. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. It's another 15 seconds more before the end. Yeah, thanks for watching.